Rain hammered the old highway, turning the asphalt into a mirror of flashing red and blue. Officer Lucas Shaw could barely keep his eyes open. Blood soaked through his uniform, pooling beneath him. Each breath came in shallow, broken gasps. Beside him, his German Shepherd partner, Rex, limped in tight circles before pressing close to Lucas's side. His own leg bled, but he refused to move away. The police radio lay shattered on the ground, crackling with useless static. Lucas reached for it, his hand trembling so violently it barely brushed the mic. "Dispatch! Officer! Down!" His voice faded into the storm. The static swallowed his words whole. Before we continue, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you love stories that remind us what courage really looks like. And I'd love to know, where are you watching from? Drop your country in the comments below. Now, back to the story. Rex barked once, low, commanding. Then again. He nudged Lucas's chest, whined, desperate for him to stay awake. But the officer's eyelids fluttered, slipping toward unconsciousness. That's when Rex made a choice. He picked up the fallen radio in his teeth and bit down, hard. Static hissed. Then, through the noise, came a faint voice. "Unit 47, report! Officer Shaw, do you copy?" Rex barked, sharp, loud, urgent. Across the storm, Officer Molly Rivers froze at her dispatch desk. "That's Rex," she whispered. Her voice trembled. "He's calling for help." She grabbed the mic. "All units, officer down, Route 19 gas station. Move now!" The storm devoured her words, but Rex didn't stop. He dropped the radio beside Lucas, pressed his head against his partner's chest, and listened. The heartbeat was still there, weak, but there. He licked Lucas's face, whining softly, pleading. Lucas groaned, half-conscious. "Still here, huh?" he whispered weakly. "Good boy!" Rex's ears twitched. His body shook from pain, but he stood guard, eyes locked on the horizon, the metallic scent of blood mixed with rain. Thunder rolled in the distance. The world was silent except for the storm, and Rex's ragged breathing. Minutes stretched into eternity. Each flash of lightning revealed more of the wreck, the shattered windshield, the blood trail, the half-open patrol car door. It had been a routine call, until the ambush. The suspect was gone. The damage done. Headlights appeared through the rain. The first cruiser skidded to a stop. 2 officers jumped out, weapons raised, then froze. Rex stood over Lucas's limp body, drenched, bleeding, teeth bared. "Easy, Rex. It's us," one officer called softly, lowering his weapon. "We're here to help him." Only when Lucas's fingers twitched, brushing Rex's paw, did the dog step back. Medics rushed in. Rex followed them to the ambulance, limping but refusing to stop. When they lifted Lucas inside, Rex tried to jump in and collapsed. "Bring the dog," a medic ordered. "He's earned that ride." They loaded them both, the wounded officer fighting for his life, and the dog who refused to let him die. Hours later, under the harsh white glow of a hospital room, Lucas stirred. A faint whine drew his eyes to the corner. Rex lay nearby, bandaged, eyes half open. "Hey, buddy," Lucas rasped. "You saved my life." Rex's tail thumped once against the floor. Tears filled Lucas's eyes. "You didn't give up on me, even when I gave up on myself." Days later, the police chief visited. He told Lucas what everyone had been talking about, the recording. Rex's call for help had been captured by dispatch, one desperate bark, one act of loyalty, and it went viral around the world. Weeks later, when Lucas and Rex returned to the station, the entire department stood outside, in the rain, clapping. Lucas knelt beside Rex, resting his forehead against the dog's. "You were supposed to retire, remember? Guess you weren't done saving people yet." Rex let out a quiet breath, eyes closed, peaceful. That night, when the world went dark, one wounded German shepherd refused to leave his dying partner. And that single act, one heartbeat of loyalty, changed everything. Because sometimes the bravest hearts don't carry guns. They carry scars and still choose to protect. If this story touched you, leave a like, comment "Amazing Story," and follow for more tales that celebrate courage, loyalty, and love.